This is what quiet looks like when you've forgotten how much you need it. A country lane, open countryside, and the rare feeling that nobody's rushing you anywhere. I don't know what it's like where you live. It's quite peaceful here. And I don't mean in that vague brochure sort of way. I mean properly peaceful. The sort of peaceful where you notice the birds, where you can hear the wind in the trees, and where you suddenly realize that the background noise of normal life has gone down a few notches. Most people spend their days surrounded by things competing for their attention. Traffic, phones, emails, messages, deliveries, neighbors, appointments, and that low-level hum of life that you don't always notice until you step away from it. Then you come somewhere like this, down a rural country lane in Suffolk, and it all feels a bit different. I'm not pretending this is some fantasy world where nothing ever moves and no vehicle has ever dared to pass. We do live in the real world, so yes, every now and then you might hear something, but generally speaking, it's as quiet as anything here, and that's a huge part of the appeal. Why don't I show you how quiet it is by just going out onto the road? Sometimes that says more than another paragraph on a website ever could. Let's go and have a look. So here I am out on our road, just showing you kind of how quiet it is. It's quite boring, really. Bit of road, some hedges, field or two around us. Me looking around as though something dramatic might happen when in reality it probably won't. And that's precisely the point. Because when you live somewhere busy, noisy, crowded, or just constantly switched on, boring can be an absolute luxury. This can be the thing that lets you sleep properly. This can be the thing that lets you sit outside with a quiet cup of coffee and realize you haven't checked your phone for a while. This can be the thing that makes your shoulders drop without you even noticing. That's what people come here for, even if they don't always say it in those words. Yes, our barns are comfortable. Yes, the Suffolk countryside is beautiful. Yes, it's a wonderful county to explore, and we've shot tons of videos to show you that. It's a lovely place for a break. But underneath all of that is something simpler and probably more important. It gives you room to stop. You can arrive, unpack, close the door, and let the pace change. You can read, walk, cook, sit outside, or do absolutely nothing and call it a successful afternoon. So if life where you are feels a bit full, a bit loud, or a bit relentless, this is your reminder that there are still places where things are quieter. And we're one of them. As you can see, not much is happening, and that's exactly why people like it. Even if I go down the road a bit, there's not much happening. Might just sit on this rock and meditate for a while.